Hey there, Paul from Trusted House Painter. A lot of people ask me how you should stain wood shingles or a deck. Is it okay to install them first, or is it better to go ahead and actually pre-stain them and then install them? Well, my advice is that you pre-stain them. My advice is that you pre-stain all 6 sides of the shingles or the boards that you're going to install prior to installing it. Now, this shingle, for example, has a very thin edge, so you could argue that it's only 5 sides. But I always recommend all of my homeowners and all the contractors I work with that they should stain all 6 sides of the board prior to installing it. Now, whether it's a deck or wood shingles like you see behind me here, I'm at a work site and they're ripping off the siding. You can see that in the distance. And then they're going to be replacing it with the nice West Coast cedar look. The second part of this video is what kind of stain should you use? Should you use an acrylic waterborne stain or should you use an oil-based stain? My recommendation 90% of the time is use an oil-based stain. If you can use an oil-based stain to pre-coat the shingles prior to installing them, you're going to get a lot more longevity out of that wood, and it's going to be easier to maintain. I have painted or stained shingles after they've been installed. That can be problematic because through the heat and the temperature, sometimes the shingles move and they flex and they concave and they don't always get the proper coating that they need. So when you can coat them prior to installing them, you're going to get a lot longer longevity out of these boards. The problem with oil stains, though, is that they tend to need a little bit more maintenance than acrylic coatings. Acrylic latexes, acrylic stains tend to have better color retention. However, that being said, I'm all about having the longevity of your coating and getting the longest lasting finish than you can. So while there is water-based or acrylic coatings that you can use, and they do work, don't get me wrong, I am just a fan of oil-based coatings, especially stains when it comes to wood, when you're installing wood like that, because then the painters come around and we can finish you can either put a top coat on top after it's had all 6 sides coated, or you can just leave it as it is. And then when you need to maintain it, it's just a simple maintenance coat every few years. And keep in mind, when your house faces south or west or east, and you get a high volume of sun, that UV penetration hits the wood and it tends to burn the stain a lot faster than if it was, say, on the north side of your home. So it might need a little bit more maintenance if it faces south. However, wood stain is a beautiful, elegant look, as you can see behind me. And with that nice cedar tone, you can get a natural tone. You can actually get any tone you want. It really makes the house look nice, and it's not a complicated maintenance coat every few years. So my name is Paul from Trusted House Painter. If you're looking for trusted local professional painters that can help you with your installation of your siding, or you need someone to help you stain your shingles, go to trustedhousepainter.com. You can find local painters anywhere in the world. You can post your project so that you can get quotes, and you can download your homeowner toolkit, which helps you navigate through the process of painting your home, and it prevents a lot of mishaps from happening, that common problems that homeowners face because they rush into it and they hire the lowest bid. So go to trustedhousepainter.com, find local painters, download your homeowner toolkit, and paint the world a better place.